Hi everyone, welcome back. We're just doing a quick transition and then Dennis is going to come up with his game. Thank you Test Coast Games for doing that segment, and thank you Hot Banana Games for showing off your awesome game. It looks so great. It's made me very hungry. I loved him some, but now I'm starving. So we're just going to transition over to Dennis with his Downforce game coming up in a second here. Just getting everything set up.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Awesome. Once again, let me just get the video working.
Yeah. Everyone, can you hear Dennis okay?
Can you see me? Start video. Yeah.
We can switch over to...
Are we good to go?
We're just going to switch over to your video. Looks like it's come up on the screen. You should be good to go.
Awesome.
Take it away.
Well, thank you very much for having me. Before we start, I'd just like to acknowledge that I'm streaming from Marpo, which is located on the ancestral and traditional and unceded indigenous territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Swazi Slaves, Tuatha First Nations. And I consider it a great privilege to be caretaker of this land and to be able to stream on this land. So thank you very much for having me.
Before we start, sorry for the, hang on, I'm going to pull the board over just to spike it because it's not showing up entirely. So before we start, sorry for the slightly parallax view. It looks like you're falling onto the track. That's just part of the fun. So this is Downforce. We're going to get straight down to it. It's a solo play, so I'm going to be flipping the cards and moving the cards as far as I can when I can. And the cards are going to be, will have colored numbers on them. And you move that card, whatever number of spaces it is. Your objective as a viewer is every time when the first card passes each of these yellow lines, you're going to bet on who you think is going to win, just who's going to win. So you'll bet like red. And if that person comes first, you get more points and so on and so forth. You can change your bet on each of these 3 yellow lines. So you can bet red, blue, red, or you can bet all red, or you can bet 3 different colors, depending on how you do. And depending on how they pass the line, you'll get different points. So we'll deal with that exactly at the end. Yeah, I can see the stream. It's a little bit, the parallax is very fun. It looks like you're falling onto the track. Okay, but we're not racing with standard generic old cards because that would be boring and passe. So we actually have Mario Karts for those of you who weren't here last year. So on the orange space, we're going to have Donkey Kong. Yellow is Bowser, seems appropriate. We get to vote on the other spaces. So who would we like for blue? So put it in the chat quickly. Blue can be either Rosalind or Toad. So Rosalind or Toad. Black can be Metal Mario or Shy Guy. Red can be Mario or Peach. And green can be Luigi or Yoshi. So place your bets now. Let's see, betting on orange. Toad. Okay, so Toad definitely wins the black. So we're going to put Toad. Mario. Goodbye, Metal Mario. Nobody likes you. Shy Guy. Yeah, Shy Guy wins. Oh, sorry, Toad. Sorry, Toad and Shy Guy. I put so no Rosalind. So Toad and Shy Guy look like they're winning so far. Yoshi for life. So I'm going to take that as Yoshi. So the only one left is Mario and Peach. We don't have to do Mario and Peach. See 2 for Yoshi, 1 for Luigi, so 3 for Yoshi. The last one is Mario and Peach. I don't see anybody vote for Mario or Peach. Peach. Okay, first vote I see is Peach, so I'm gonna take Mario off. So poor Metal Mario and Mario get removed. So we're gonna run 3 tracks, 1 lap per track. It's gonna be very fast, very fun. All you need is a sheet of paper. You don't need this fancy betting sheet at all. You just need a sheet of paper to join in. Like I said, the way it's going to work is I'm going to flip a card and move each of those colors the distance, however far I can on the track, based on what's showing, going from the top down. So I'll move red, yellow, black, and blue in that order in this case. In the event of a wild card, such as this, the wild card will be the furthest back in the track that can move. So that may not be the last card specifically, but we want to move as many people as much as possible. So in this case, I would move 1, 3, and 1, 2. And in the event of a tie for the furthest back, it's the one on the inside line. So the inside line being for the next turn, wherever it happens to be. And with that, I'm going to shuffle the deck and get going. So we're going to decide starting order for the first race randomly. And then after that, the top 3 will do reverse grid order. So for example, if this race ends blue, black, red, green, orange, yellow, as it is laid out here, the next race will be red, black, blue, green, orange, yellow. So the bottom 3 stay as they are. Top 3 get reverse grid order for the next race. So 3 races, 3 laps. It's 1 lap each. I'm going to get going. So we're starting off on Mario Circuit, good old classic Mario Circuit. I've named them all after Mario Kart tracks. So I'm hoping I can kind of see the chat on my iPad. So I'm going to keep track of that as best I can. Hope you can all hear me nice and clearly. We spent 2 hours trying to get this audio to work last night, and all we needed to do was use a second device. So that's my issue right now. So, but it's working now, so that's great. Okay, so we're going to set up the track. I'm going to take the racers and shuffle them up. I'm going to drop 1 out. Yellow's first, and green. So it's Bowser in first place, Yoshi in second, and then everybody else is practically the same. So there's no real difference from the second line. So let's get going. So when we get past the first bidding line, I'll run over bidding again very quickly, and we'll keep score, and it will score over three tracks. So let's take these off the center board. Let's start. Oh, it's a 6 card straight away. So we have all 6 colors on the track. That's pretty good. And poor Shy Guy spins his wheels and stays stuck behind. Oh no, he can move out here. Move diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, shooting into the lead. Donkey Kong being our orange goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plugs in behind the Shy Guy. Bowser is 1, 2, 3, 4 up beside Donkey Kong. Toad is 1, 2, 3. Peach is 1, 2. Actually, Toad moves 3 in here instead. And Yoshi is going to pull in here for 1. That's a pretty good start. Everybody moving straight away, so that's pretty cool. And it's a wild card. I did shuffle these, but the wild card did come up second. So in this case, top track will be 3, 1, 2, 3 for Peach, and Yoshi will be 1, 2. So there we go. I'll try to stay on the inside track as much as possible because that does give a bonus. I really should have put the Mario Kart theme on running in the background. Oh, Donkey Kong fires off a mushroom, so shoots ahead with a single card all to himself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's his mushroom used. He does have a golden mushroom in the deck somewhere. That's just a regular mushroom. It's the only 2 cards I can kind of mimic using the basic game. Peach moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in to pull in front of Donkey Kong. Shy Guy is 1, 2, 3, 4. Wild card is 1, 2. And green. Oh my goodness. Toad just cut off Yoshi. Yoshi can't move from where he is. What a terrible Toad. Dastardly move by Toad there. Oh, and there's a golden mushroom for Shy Guy. Shy Guy is just zooming on ahead. Shy Guy fires the golden mushroom, moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we finish off that card. In this case, there is nothing else to be done on the card. And place your bets on who you think is going to win. So who do you think is going to cross the line first? Obviously, Shy Guy is an obvious one because he used his golden mushroom now, so maybe he'll be slowing down for a bit. But just whoever he thinks first, that's all you got to worry about. Yeah, what a jerk, Toad. That's true. So place your bets, and we'll continue on. We have a wild card. Yoshi is still stuck. Toad has really. Oh well, actually, we're going to move as whoever can move the most, or whoever can move first. So in this case, we're going to skip Yoshi because we can't use the wild card. We'll move to there's a tie here, so we're going to move to Toad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not only did Toad cut Yoshi off, but then use what could have been Yoshi's movement to move forward. So 1, 2 for Peach. Toad is playing a very strategic game here right now. Orange is Donkey Kong, so DK moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what I said about Shy Guy. Shy Guy's stuck after using his golden mushroom. He obviously hit a shell or something. Somebody used a blue shell on him. He's spinning out of control. Can't remember what Shy Guy sounds like. Orange, yellow's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wild, Yoshi finally gets off the line. And blue is Toad. So, by the way, you can only move once per card. So, for example, if the last number had been 1, Yoshi would have moved to 2 wild, but not the 1 of his own color. So last blue would have been, sorry, green. Just to keep things there. Sure, hopefully. I can't hear the audio feeding back, so hopefully your audio is fine. But you can just follow along and play along anyways. So 5 is Yoshi again. Yoshi's finally picking up steam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he's getting up beside Toad. There's going to be some fighting here in the midfield, I think. And 1, 2 for Shy Guy. So let's see what happens between Toad and Yoshi. Oh, Yoshi just shoots ahead, but not followed a little closer to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Toad is 1, 2, 3, 4. But DK is 1, 2, and Shy Guy scoots ahead just a little bit. So this battle between Toad and Yoshi is still going pretty strong. Yoshi does, however, pull ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Peach is coming up 1, 2, 3, 4. Wild is 1, 2 for Bowser, and Shy Guy moves ahead in another 1. So I keep Shy Guy in the race. Yoshi is just zooming ahead. So Yoshi uses his regular mushroom to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just like that, we now have our second betting station. So place your bets on who you think is going to win at this point. Shy Guy is still very much in the racing, but you can see how little he's moved in the last couple of rounds. Oh, pardon me. I'm so excited. By the way, if anybody follows actual Formula One, it's back this weekend. So what a great weekend to run Downforce as well on stream. The real Formula One is back this weekend. So I'm pretty excited for that. So there's that. Bowser is just shooting up ahead. Bowser decided to let off his golden mushroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, putting him right back into contention. That's his one golden mushroom used up for this for a while. If we do shuffle the deck, we might see it again, but it's unlikely to shuffle the deck in a race. Peach won't let that stand and moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bowser is still moving, still cruising on that yellow mushroom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, golden mushroom. And Shy Guy is 1, 2. And then Toad. I guess Toad is getting his comeuppance after cutting off Yoshi. He's back at the back of the pack. Switching to Shy Guy. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, here's Toad. I spoke too soon. Toad was just lulling us into a false sense of security. Toad shoots ahead with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back into the midfield. Orange is 1, 2, 3 and can't move anywhere else. The entire line is being blocked. The wild card would be orange, but it's not. So we're going to move with the next furthest field. But he can't be Toad because he's already moved his turn. So it's going to be Peach 1, 2, and then Bowser moves forward 1. So actually, we'll put him here. He's got more options. So I'm always going to use the wild card as the whoever's furthest back that can move, just so we get everybody kind of bunched together as much as possible. So Daniel is changing his bets pretty quick. So let's have a look. Oh my goodness, Toad! No! Oh, Toad! Bowser just cut Toad off. So Toad shoots forward. He uses his golden mushroom, slams into the back of Shy Guy, and cannot move any further. He can't get out of where he is. So that golden mushroom was a complete waste. He blew it at the wrong point in the track. He must have hit the button at the wrong time. What a terrible, terrible pity for Toad. But all's fair in love and racing, and he deserves that, in my opinion. Weasley's mushroom. Next up is Bowser moves, having blocked off Toad, moves 1, 2, 3, 4, but gets stuck behind Yoshi. There's a pile up here on the chicane. Sorry, not the chicane, on the turn, with everybody colliding together. And indeed, everybody has not been able. Nobody has been able to use their full movement this turn. Yoshi's just holding everybody up on the turn. Oh my goodness, this is tough. So Donkey Kong is furthest back and can move 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's as far as he can go. And here we have a full 6 racers. So let's see who can move this round, because not everybody's going to have that opportunity. So Toad moves 1. Red, Peach cannot move. Yoshi goes 1, 2, 3, 4, having slowed everybody down quite significantly. Shy Guy cannot move. Bowser cannot move. Sorry, Donkey Kong cannot move, and Bowser can move 1. So looks like the big guy is holding up the track now as well. Let's see how far Yoshi can get ahead. Oh no, that's pretty out. This is pretty awesome. So unfortunately, Donkey Kong is still stuck behind Peach, so can't move this round. Bowser moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Toad is still stuck behind everybody at the back of the pack. Peach moves forward 3, 1, 2, 3. Yoshi moves 2, and Shy Guy pulls in ahead of Donkey Kong, cutting him off for 1. Tricksy Shy Guy. It's pretty good. And it's another 6 card. All the colors move again, so let's see who gets to move this round. So Peach pulls ahead with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the lead. Yoshi, on the other hand, pulls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the next betting line. Let's finish off this track before we place our bets. Shy Guy is 1, 2, 3, 4. Donkey Kong is 3. Bowser is 2, and Toad is 1. Everybody got to move really well that turn. So that's our third betting line before the end of this race. So place your bets on who you think is going to win now, with the new order lineup. So pretty good. I'm just going to continue on going. You can place your bet before long, but we are nearly at the end of this track. I'm just going to move these guys over here for a second. So wild card starts with a 5, so that's Toad can move forward 2, but that's the maximum he can move this round. And DK moves forward just to 1 because he gets slams in behind Shy Guy. Wild again, so Toad does have that space, so he burns the movement on with just a 1, and he also has, well, he can't use the 2 because he's already blue, but he's already stuck as well. So Toad is getting some karmic justice. Oh, here's a double wild. So Toad can't move, DK can't move. Shy Guy is going to take the 3, 1, 2, 3, and the next up would be Peach taking the 2 with the being on the inside line. She gets the tiebreaker. Oh, and Peach. Oh no, Peach did not learn from, I think it was Toad who used it last round. Peach got overexcited and slammed on the golden mushroom and just slammed into the back of Yoshi, not moving anywhere. What a terrible move for her. Doesn't really make very good use of that golden mushroom. And then we have Bowser coming up, or sorry, DK coming up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 4 for Yoshi. 2 for Toad, and 1 for Bowser. Pulls in front of DK. Pretty exciting stuff here on the Speedway on Mario Circuit today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gets to use a full movement of the wild card there. Toad, good old Toadstool. Woohoo! And it keeps going with a 1, 2, and a 3 in here, slamming on. DK moves 2, but gets stopped. Yoshi pulls forward a further 2, and Peach is holding up the crew in this turn here, on the apex of the turn. Not going well. Oh, but Peach does come out on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pulls up beside Yoshi. 1, 2, 3 for Shy Guy, and 2 for Yoshi. This is nail-biting stuff, folks. And it's anybody's game, really. It's anybody's game right now. So, I say that, but I seem to have jinxed myself yet again. Yoshi moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, putting him right at the line. He has the finish line in 6. Bowser cannot move, and DK moves 1, 2. Bowser is stuck in the trailing pack. And Yoshi pulls across the finish line with 1, 2, 3, 4, and takes first place. Congratulations, Yoshi. Shy Guy moves 1, 2. DK is 2, 3, 4. Bowser's 1. Toad cannot move, and Peach moves forward 1. So, just showing off now, really. But Yoshi, while sitting on the first place podium position, just spins his wheels and fires off a golden mushroom to create some donuts on the track. Whoa! Yoshi! Yoshi! Oh, what a show off. Bowser cannot move, cannot use his. Shy Guy moves 1, 2, 3, 4, but still keeps control of that turn. 1, 2 for Peach, and Green's already across the line. Inside line is Toad, so 1, 2, 3, 4, as far as he can move. 1, 2, 3 for Bowser, 2 for Toad, cannot move. 5 for Toad, cannot move. 4 for Peach, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 for Green. Black moves 1. Shy Guy moves 2, and DK moves. Wow, this third position fight is really heating up, folks. This fight for third position is really on to the wire. Oh, but every time I say something, it seems like the cards like to prove me wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Toad, and Peach does pull in, has the finish line in her sights. Can she do it? Not just yet. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Toad is on the finish line. Green has already moved. Wild is Bowser, and Princess Peach comes up behind. It could be all down to this card, folks. What is on the last card? Well, not last card, but what's on the next card? It's none of them. Oh my goodness. What is happening? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wild is only DK. Well, actually, Wild would have been Bowser at the start of the round. So let's just give DK 2 for position. And he doesn't get to move the orange. DK moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Green is done, and blue is 1, 2. These two are just stuck on the finish line. Something's happened. They've stalled out. They're running out of energy. They really need to use a mushroom to keep going. This is super tense. Oh my goodness! And this seems to be the race. It is neck and neck. Look at this. Shy Guy zooms past the line at the last second. Princess Peach zooms past to take third. Bowser comes up the rear, and DK comes around the corner. The last card, the card that got him over the line was one after the other. That was incredible. Very good racing from both those drivers. Very talented drivers indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bowser uses his mushroom. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Toad is right on the line. Who's it going to be? It could be any of his game. It's Toad. Toad takes fourth place. DK takes 1, 2, 3, 4. What a wonderful finish. And Bowser takes 6th. So that's our finishing for this race. So our lineup for this race, for those of you betting, was race 1 is Green 1. So I'm going to present these. Then Black. Then Red. Then Blue. 5th is Brown. And so it's Yoshi, Shy Guy, Peach, Toad, DK, and Bowser. So if you had bet on Yoshi, you'll get maximum points for this round for each of them. So the way it works is that if you bet on Yoshi on the first line, you get 9 million. If you bet on for the second line, you get 6 million. If you bet on for the third line, you get 3. If you bet Yoshi the whole way through, you get a lot, which is swapped racers along the way, the different amounts. But we'll do scoring in a bit. So I'm going to quickly take these cards back and shuffle them up. I'm going to take these off. So right now it's these 3 are going to get reverse grid order. So we're going to do like that. So that's going to be our grid. I'm going to slide them off the table for a second. So that's our grid. And then we're going to reveal Toad's Turnpike. That's our next race. Just 6-way fold is a bit awkward. Our next race is Toad's Turnpike. It's a night circuit, very, very exciting, lovely to see. So we're gonna go back on the track. So first place, our pole position is Peach, and beside her is Shy Guy, and then after that is everybody else. So there we go. There we go. And with that, I'm going to shuffle the deck, and we're going to get straight into the next race. I'm having a hard time. Hope there's no comments I need to see in the chat. Hope you're all having fun watching this. Just a bit of fun. Quarter past. We're doing fine for time. Yeah, we're doing fine for time. I'm going to shuffle the deck a little bit. So okay. So let's get straight down to the race on this beautiful, colorful night circuit. Starting, well, let's shift it over just ever so slightly so you can see the entire track. There we go. Okay, so first off the grid is, oh my goodness, Bowser just uses off one of his mushrooms straight away to pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the way, there's no special rules for this track in terms of unusual, but with the loops, you just obviously just go around the loop and you can block people on the way out. So that's kind of the bit special for this. And there's split tracks as well along the way, but we won't have to worry about that. Yeah, it's a wonderful track. I love it. It's one of my favorites. The color scheme and everything. It's just one of my favorite tracks to race on and to show off. It's such a visual track. As soon as you set up on a table, everybody wants to come look, especially with the Mario Kart minis. So let's move on to the next one. We've got a wild card immediately. So in this case, the back line is this line here. So Yoshi's going to take it as tiebreaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Already blocking that turn. The first turn 1. Toad moves 1, 2, 3, 4. DK is 1, 2, 3, 4. Wild would have been those two, but they've already moved. So I'm going to give it to Peach, 1, 2, and then yellow for Bowser moves 1. So poor Shy Guy hasn't even left the starting line yet. But oh no. Oh, poor. I think that's the second time she's done this. But Peach fires off with Golden Mushroom and goes nowhere. She put herself behind these two racers and they're blocking her entire path. So Peach has nowhere to go. So that's a waste for Golden Mushroom. So don't bet on Peach. DK moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 1 into that loop there. What a nice little lineup to have going in the loop. The wild card. Oh, here comes Shy Guy, just biding his time, folks. Just biding his time. He gets a free movement with this wild card. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a good use of a wild card. Putting him up into right back into the pack. So don't count him out yet, folks. Don't count him out yet. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Toad. We've got oh, this is a nice one. This is a very nice one. DK moves 1, 2, 3, 4 and gets stuck with the drivers on the loop. DK cannot move forward because the back markers are holding him up on the loop. Yoshi pulls in behind him and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the importance of going from top to bottom. Had Yoshi moved first, there would have been space for DK, and Toad pulls in 1, 2, pulls in right behind Yoshi. This is a truly exciting race. I love the lineups. Shy Guy pulls out ahead of Bowser, pulls around Bowser, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Finish there. Whoops, sorry. Finish there. Peach comes in 1, 2, 3, 4. Bowser opens up that track and DK moves forward just to 1. Oh, this is a very close call. Will Peach and DK crash into each other? Who knows? Probably not. But it doesn't matter. It's Shy Guy pulling ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what a just veering with blue sparks all over the place. What a wonderful maneuver through those two cars. And Yoshi's going to follow him with 1, 2, between 3, 4, 5, 6 between the two cars. Bowser is 1, 2, 3, 4, and DK is 1, 2, just pulling up like that. You can bet. Oh, sorry, we're already past the first betting strip. I forgot that. I think we just passed it. So again, bet on who you think is going to win this race. We just passed the first betting strip, so let's bet on first position. So let's see. Sorry, and I just flipped this over, so this is the deck that we're doing because I think we just did that one. So this is our new track. So you got a little bit of a preview of what was coming up before you place your bet, but do place your bet, and then we're going to move on with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yoshi just zooms ahead, but Shy Guy is not letting that hat stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pulling up close to his tail. DK is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a very tight positioning from all the lead three. They're just holding stuff together. DK moves 1, 2, 3 to pull up in front of Princess. 1, 2, but Princess dodges out of the way, narrowly avoiding a crash and continuing on around the track. But Yoshi just zooms ahead. Yoshi fires off his golden mushroom at a perfect time, putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, pulling him into the single lane strip here, which is spectacular. What a move from Yoshi! One excellent use of one of the few times we've seen the golden mushroom being used so highly effectively there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Bowser. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Yoshi. 2 for Peach, right at the back of the pack, and 1 for Yoshi, who just pulls along. Yoshi. Sorry. And again, Yoshi, we pulled past the second betting track, and these are so close together, and we're moving so fast that I'm not keeping track of this properly. But do place your second bets on who you think is going to win. I bet Yoshi if I was you. That's just a managing pro tip, just to let you know. But we have passed by the second betting strip, so they do look very close together. But of course, you have to go around the loop. They are very close together when you fire off a golden mushroom like that. And then wild is Peach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Yoshi pulls ahead ever so slowly. It looks like that golden mushroom has maybe ball spotted one of his tires. He seems to be going a bit slow, nursing the brake pedal, the accelerator pedal there. Yeah, still going slowly. Bowser pulls forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to pull up beside Shy Guy. Toad and Peach are fighting for their position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a fight for the back markers here. Yoshi is still nursing ahead. 1 and slams into the cars behind him, so he can't move any further. And DK finishes off this car, moving forward 1 more. Oh, but Yoshi has this one in the bag, folks. Surely he has this one in the bag. Surely nothing can stop this dinosaur now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Taking both shortcuts in this round. We are on the last betting line, so we'll finish off this card, and then you can place your bets and see how things are going. But really, who'd bet against the dinosaur in green at this point in the race? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wild would be Toad. 1, 2, and then black is Shadow 1. So do place your bets. Now that we passed the last line, the finish line is just over here for Toad's Turnpike. And oh my goodness, he's not letting him go down without a fight. DK fires off his golden mushroom, pulling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, getting right around that turn at one loop or one zoom. Blue sparks everywhere around that whole turn. That was a definitely blue spark move. Back of the pack is Toad. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by Bowser, who slams into the back of Shy Guy. Can't go any further. Doesn't lose too much movement. Go green, go green. I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Princess Peach, who uses her regular mushroom to pull forward a little bit there, all by herself with nobody else moving. Oh, double wild card. So then there's these wild cards. So Toad is going to take the 3, 1. These guys can't move at all, so we're going to go to these guys. And inside line is Shy Guy. So 1, 2 for Shy Guy. But it looks like Toad has gotten a flat tire entirely. That ball spot has become a flat tire. Sorry, not Toad, Yoshi, because he has not moved in the last couple of turns. So maybe he's not so lucky. It's often the burst of energy can slow you down afterwards. Toad cannot move. Tie between these two. Tiebreaker goes to Bowser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and DK moves 1, 2. And again, another one, but this time Toad can move. 1, 2, 3, and oh well, it would have been Toad, but Toad has already moved his turn, so he can't move again. He's stuck as well. See, Yoshi has not moved several turns now. We haven't seen this guy move at all. It looks like he might be having some tire problems. Maybe this is the pit lane. Who knows? Although the pit lane right after. Yeah, that makes sense. Pit lane along this near the finish line. That's usually how it is. But in this case, it's Peach moves forward 2, and then in fact Peach can't move again because she's stuck and she's already moved this turn. Here we go, folks. We got a 6 with a 1. Shy Guy moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just cutting in ahead of Bowser. DK is going to move 1, 2. Now the question is, should he risk going on the 1 line or stay to the outside? He's going to risk it. 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be a big risk. DK is going to move. DK would rather use his full movement. So 1. Sorry, not DK, Bowser. So DK risked taking the inside line. Bowser moves 1, 2, 3, 4. The outside. Toad is 1, 2, 3. He'll risk the inside line as well. 1, 2 for Peach. He still has options. And poor Yoshi is just puttering along. Doing his best. Oh, here's the wild card. So first one's going to go to Peach, and Peach is going to pull around to the outside. 1, 2, 3, and Toad moves 1, and then gets stopped by the other drivers. Maybe he would have been better off going to the outside, but that's not for us to decide right now. Oh, but Shy Guy opens it up with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 around the outside. Toad is still stuck behind DK, and Princess Peach moves 1, 2, using the outside line to her advantage. Fantastic play by Princess Peach. Very strategic movement out there. Oh, folks, it is a tense position right now because I see a Shy Guy moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With Yoshi moving 1, 2, 3, 4. This is still in the game. Toad cannot move. I'm going to give it to DK for this one. So DK moves 1, 2, and Peach moves 1. It's a tough one to decide who's behind. Bowser moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 around the outside. Toad gets stuck behind DK yet again. Toad cannot move because he's already moved. So I'm going to give it to DK. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm going to give it to Peach. 1, 2, and then DK moves 1 for that. This is all a bit airy-fairy when it comes to the wild cards, but I'm doing my best to keep things going. Bowser fires off with his golden mushroom. Bowser was just keeping that in check for this whole race. And look at this for perfect time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to pull up right beside Shy Guy. Oh, it's getting tense, folks. It's getting tense. I mean, we all had our bets on Yoshi, but it may not be the dinosaur on green. Oh my goodness, he doesn't even appear in this card. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the back here. She's going to try the inside line, hoping, fingers crossed, that she makes it. Bowser moves 1, 2, 3, 4, putting him right up there with Yoshi. Shy Guy is not letting that stand, and everybody moves forward their maximum value this round. Toadstool is stuck behind DK and cannot move. DK moves 1, 2, 3, 4, and Bowser moves 1, 2, cutting across Yoshi, throwing a banana peel over his shoulder as he moves by. So let's see if that hits Yoshi. But it's a wild card, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3 for Toadstool, and 1, 2 for DK. It's a very tense stuff. Oh, so DK moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pulling up right beside the Shy Guy. But Bowser crosses the line. 1, 2. Who had that in their cards to come in first place? Bowser pulls first place. I can't remember what Bowser sounded like. Big dancer. Not, I accidentally did that count for a minute there. Wild card goes to blue. 1, 2, and then he can't move again because he's already moved this round. So Bowser takes first place. Who saw that coming? Who bet on Bowser? Anybody bet on Bowser this round? Yeah, blue sugar using the route. So, but not yet because Peach Toadstool moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Shy Guy moves 1, 2. Yoshi pulls ahead with 1, 2, 3, 4, finally getting across the line, taking second place. Finally getting second place off the ranks there. But that was a long way to get to the end. Toadstool 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pulls up beside and blocks DK right at the end there. Green is already done, and one for Princess Peach. Princess Peach on the other hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That inside line has done her very well indeed. 1, 2, 3, and crosses the line. Shy Guy takes third place at the last second, and Yoshi's already crossed the line. Yoshi's crossed the line. Blue is Toadstool, moves 1, 2, 3, 4 to take fourth place. Orange is 1, 2, and it is neck and neck for these last two. So wild card. No, he fires off his regular mushroom. What a spectacular use of power right there to take fifth place, and that leaves us with Princess Peach in sixth. So that's our final lineup. I'm just going to move them onto the board so you can see them because they're a bit off the edge of the screen. But that's our lineup from first to sixth. It is Bowser, Yoshi, Shy Guy, Toadstool, DK, and Peach. And don't forget, you get points for first, second, or third, depending on if you bet when you bet on them. So you will get points even if you bet on Shy Guy or Yoshi, but you just get less. So I'm going to mark these down before we reset the board. So that's Bowser for first. Bowser came last race, so he's clearly making up for that. Yoshi's in second. Shy Guy in third. Toadstool in fourth. Toadstool came fourth last time as well. That's consistency. Consistency is not always the best. And in fact, DK came fifth last race too. And then finally, Princess Peach in sixth. Well, that was a spectacular race. I got to say, I did not predict any of that race. That was a thrilling end to a fantastic race. And our starting positions for the next race are, again, as we said, for reverse grid order for the first three. So we're going to move these two around like this. So that'll be our starting position. Shy Guy, Yoshi, Bowser, Toad, DK, and Peach. So I'm going to shift these off the board for a second so that we can reset the board. And this is our last and final track using the second expansion tracks released. Let's see if we can reveal this dramatically. It is Delfino Plaza, or Delfino Circuit. So this one has a new rule to it, so I'll explain that in just one moment. First of all, you'll notice on the grid positions that first place actually comes last. So we're going to start with Shy Guy back here at the back of the track, which is rather unusual, but that's just the way it is. There we go. That's the way it is. I think. Yeah. So this is Delfino Plaza. A very beautiful track here. Beautiful sunny morning on Delfino. You will notice that there are jumps. So these positions here are jump ramps, just like in good old classic Mario Kart, which is why I love this track for Mario Kart racing. if your movement value is on the card is at least this number when you hit the ramp, you get to move to the next space. So, for example, even if you use it up, even if you moved 1, 2, 3, you would still get to move over to here if your movement value is 3. Or if you move, say, 6, move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, 6. So the space has to be free. So that's how it works. Let's see what the comments are like at the moment. Move this over a second. Let's see the comments. Should I get this now? Yeah. Yeah, try not to go off the beach into the water. So I'm going to put the comment, put the track over here. Let's see the corner of my iPad, but that's okay. Okay, so that's it. So, and that's pretty much the only new rule for this circuit. Let's see how things go. I'm going to shuffle up the deck. So yeah, you have to have at least that movement on your card when you hit the thing. Somebody's hoping for Toad to pull out a win this time. Toad has been quite unlucky, I think. Yeah, Toad has been very unlucky. He seems to be racing pretty. He's consistently on the low end of the midfield. So, I mean, fourth is pretty good, but there's only 6 of you. And fourth in Formula 1 would be great. You just one off the podium, but that's just the way it is. There's only 6 here on the track. So let's have a look. Okay, so starting off right away. Let's see, and we're right off into the race. And oh my God, Shy Guy starting from his what's called pole position at the back of the field, decides that he is having none of this and just pulls ahead with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 immediately into the lead. And our little blue friend here, Toadstool, moves 1, 2, 3, 4, with Peach coming off the line with a 2. So that was a fantastic start for Shy Guy. DK better be very careful that he doesn't actually get trapped behind Toad and Peach here. He's going to want to be careful how he maneuvers. In fact, I don't think he can maneuver out. Yoshi's in last place right now, so that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Shy Guy moves 1, 2. This is their last race of the event. So let's see how things play out. Yoshi is trying to redeem himself after the last race. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we all know what happens when you move forward too fast, too early. DK is going to move. Oh, DK is in a spot of bother, so he has to move forward. So he has to move to here, and then he tries to move in here, which you can't do over here. So that's all he can move. So that's all he can do this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wild card is the furthest back to can move. So in this case, it's blue 1, 2, and then blue can't use his own movement for 1. So blue is staying up with the leaders, but not quite right there yet, at the back of the leading pack. Okay, so we have another double wild card. So ties go to the inside line. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. This turn is getting very congested up here. Oh, we have a 6. Oh, here, I think this is our first ramp, folks. This is the first ramp. It's actually the first time I've actually played on this track. This is my first time doing a ramp. So I hope I get this right. But as long as we're consistent with the rules, it doesn't make a difference because it's just a solo game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. DK is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't quite hit the ramp. Bowser's 1, 2, 3, 4 in front of Toad. Toad won't let that happen. 1, 2, 3 upside Yoshi. 1, 2 for Peach, and Yoshi moves just a 1 space forward. Peach zooms ahead, but gets stuck behind some traffic here and doesn't quite get to use the ramp. But Yoshi, on the other hand, dodges just in ahead of DK, moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 5. Oh, actually 3. So you start here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up to there. And could 4, No, he has to move forward. So this is in line from here, so he has to move forward. So there we go. So you can't double jump there, but he did get 2 ramps off that round. That was pretty amazing. That was a spectacular move, moving along to this route here. Black moves 4, so he cannot use this ramp, but he can use 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. DK gets a 3, which allows him to use ramp. 1, 2, 3. Yellow is Bowser moves 1, and Toad moves 1 as well to position himself for the ramp. Yeah, double ramp. That was pretty spectacular. I hadn't seen that before. Obviously, I haven't because I'm played. Oh, it looks like Toad is going to get a double ramp too. He's not. He's making sure things stay together. So he gets a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he stops there. He can't move any further. Red gets 1, 2, 3, 4, but cannot take the ramp. So 5 can't take the ramp because the landing space is currently occupied. So 3 is for Yoshi. 1, 2, 3. Black moves 1. Sorry, 3, 4 for Yoshi. Black moves 1, 2, 3. DK moves 2 but can't because he's stuck behind Peach, and then Bowser pulls up the rear with a 1. Blue gets a 6. Oh, look at this. This could be tight for blue. Does he do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just gets to the ramp in time to land on the other side of the ramp. DK gets a 4, and that's a 5 ramp, so he doesn't get to move that. He doesn't get to take the ramp, and he's stuck behind Peach. Wild is 1, 2, and that's his movement done because he can't use his own yellow. I've already moved this card. So, oh, Peach zooms ahead with Nate. So Peach uses her golden mushroom for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and gets stopped. She can't take the ramp because it's blocked. She can't get any further. Maybe not the best time to use a mushroom, but it did keep her up at the front of the pack. So we'll have to see how that strategy plays out for in the next couple of rounds. Pretty exciting stuff from Peach. Well done there. Excellent play. DK gets a 6, so he's going to pull forward here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yoshi gets a 4, which does allow him to use this ramp, but he can't because Toad is on the other end of it, so he can't enter the ramp at all. In fact, he's stuck where he is. Toad moves 1, 2. We're nearly at the first betting line, folks. And poor Bowser at the back of the pack, who's a lowly 1. So, yeah. This front leading pack is crazy right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Bowser. We'll bring him right back up into the pack. He's still at the back, but he can see them in the far distance now at this point, at least. So that's nice. Shy Guy gets a 6, allowing him to pass this ramp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, what an amazing maneuver for Shy Guy. Double ramp again and on the turn. That's an impressive call for Shy Guy. Yoshi gets the 4, which does allow him to go move 1, 2, 3, and then onto this for 4. Oh, that's very well played for Yoshi as well. Very, very. Oh, sorry. So this round, we're going to place our bet for the first track. Bowser moves 1, 2, and Peach moves 1. So at this point, place your bets for who you think is going to win this race. And I'll give you a second to take a bet while I have a quick drink of water. Oh, I've run out of water. Never mind. This is an exciting race. So, but remember, whoever's in the lead now has probably burned a lot of good cards. So, it's hard to judge. But we have passed the first betting line. And the second betting line is just ahead of Shy Guy here, so it happened pretty quick. Well, actually, third betting line. Oh, we skipped the betting line. Oh no, never mind. So we're down the betting line. I'm sorry, missed the betting line. Yeah, I did. Hopefully, maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. It doesn't make any difference. It's all for fun, anyways. But we're down to our last betting line. I missed the betting line back here. But it's all fun and games, right? I was just too excited to play on this new track. It's always exciting to get some new DLC. Bowser brings himself right back to the pack with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, pulling just ahead there. Toadstool does get the ramp. It has to stop here. He can't move past these guys. DK moves forward 1 but gets stopped, and in fact that's his movement, so he doesn't get to move again. Poor DK is stuck behind Peach for his full movement. He can't move at all. He's stuck stationary. Bowser, however, moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't take the ramp because Shy Guy is stationary on the other end. Toadstool moves 1, 2, 3, 4. Peach does get out of the way with a 1, 2, and a very lucky 3 to pull her across the ramp. Otherwise, she would have had to stop there. Yoshi gets 1, 2 and pulls out across the other side of the track. It doesn't look like they're going to use the ramp. And Shy Guy moves off the end for a 1. So, it's a wild card, so it's going to be DK and Peach. So DK moves 1, 2, 3 and stops just for the ramp. He gets a bit chicken. And Peach moves 1, 2, pulling behind Yoshi. So Yoshi. Oh my goodness! Oh no, Toadstool! I might remember this wrong. Did he do this in the first race as well? But Toadstool used his golden mushroom and he obviously didn't see Bowser on the apex of the turn, but he slammed into the back of Bowser, having used his golden mushroom, completely wasting 7 of the 8 movement. What a terrible timing for Toadstool. Poor little guy. And just awful timing as well, because it looks like Bowser was moving this. If he waited 1 more round, he would have gotten away with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Put him there. We have passed the last betting line, so once we finish off this track, you can bet 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. So place your bets on who you think is going to win now for the last betting line. My apologies for losing monster truck run him over. Yeah, I think of all of them, Blue is the least monster truck being Toadstool. I think the most monster truck is probably Bowser here, but he is out in the lead right now. He's just elbowing his way through the whole grid, just like. I should have got like a soundboard of all their sounds so I could play sounds for different things. That would have been fun. Okay, so if you placed your bets for the last betting line, so green moves 6. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Putting him up here. Red gets 4. Is 1, 2, 3, and could take that 4, but Bowser's is camping on the other end of the track. And then Wild is DK with a 2, but Wild he can't use his. Oh, he can't use it. So Toadstool will use instead 1, 2, and then Shy Guy moves forward 1. So because DK can't use it, and Wild's always got to the person furthest back that can use it, just to keep things moving and interesting. And oh my goodness, oh, it's DK. DK refuses to let that slow him down and pulls forward with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, putting him right back into the midfield. Look at this! What a thrilling end for our circuit, Delfina Plaza circuit. Everybody's so close together. That's a great use of golden mushroom by DK. Wild goes to Toad, so 1, 2, 3, and he gets stopped. Bowser moves 1, 2, and can see the finish line in his sights. He's got fire breathing out of his nostrils at this point. He's so close to winning. Let's see if he can do it. But Black moves. Oh wow! What an amazing move by Shy Guy. Shy Guy just squeezes between 2 racers here to get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, pulling him right over this line. Oh my God! Shy Guy's on the finish line, but hasn't quite got there yet. What an amazing move from 4th technically, because ties go to Yoshi at that point. From 4th to 1st in a single move, covering quite a lot of track thanks to a double jump right there. It's pretty amazing. Peach is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yellow is Bowser, and orange is DK. So wilds are for the back to back. So he can't use the wild. Yoshi decides to use the wild instead. He's on the inside track and he can't use the ramp. So 1, 2, 3, and then DK comes after him with 1, 2. And it's Yoshi pulling around into the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we did it again. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he can't use the ramp anyway. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to pull up beside Bowser. Can't use ramp because Shy Guy is blocking the position. Yellow is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's neck and neck, folks. This is a straight line to the straight run to the finish. And DK moves 1, 2. Stay in contention. It's oh, look at this. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the finish line. He stops dead on the finish line. Yoshi, his tongue is just sticking out as far as he's going. Yoshi doesn't quite make it. And it's Shy Guy with a 1, 2, 3 across the line to take first place. It is DK comes up with a 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put him in the middle here. 4, just in case he might be able to use that. Bowser gets 1, 2, 3, putting him just across the line in second place. Wow, what an amazing ending. 1, 2 for Toadstool, who cannot use the ramp. We only got a 2, and Peach comes in with a 1. Whew! We've got our first and second place declared that turn. And oh my God, Yoshi, just one turn too late. Oh my dinosaur. What terrible timing. He was obviously fumbling with the buttons on his controller, and hit it just a hair too late, using his golden mushroom for that one spot to get across the line. Oh my God. Yeah, that's right. Shy Guy. So let's see who can bring up the last 3 here. So the only person moving in this card is Princess Peach, 1, 2. Everybody else across the line. Shy Guy. Toad is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Green is already across the line. And yellow's done. Blue is 1. Oh, wait. Oh, he can't get over there. DK is blocking him. He can't get over to the ramp. He would have been able to take. No, he wouldn't be able to take it. It's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is so tight for who's going to take 4th place. You never know. That could be all that's in it. Blue takes it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th place. DK is 1, 2, 3, 4 up beside Princess Peach. Gets a 1, and will this decide it? It does. Princess Peach zooms across the line to take 5th place, leaving DK in 6th. And our finishing order is Shy Guy, Bowser, Yoshi, Toadstool, Peach, and DK. So I'm going to write this down quickly, and then we'll decide on who. I'll give you the final scores for my end of things, and I'll tell you how to score your end of things. Wow, Yoshi came 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in that order. Poor DK did not have a good race at all this season. Okay, so if you bet on a car that came 1st, if you bet on the first line at the first betting station, if you bet on the car that came 1st, you get 9 million. If your car came 2nd, you get 6 million. If your car came 3rd, you get 3 million. That's if you bet on the first. So for example, if I bet on Shy Guy at this race, at this point in the race, I'd get 9 million for him coming 1st. I would get 6 million if he came 2nd. I'd get, sorry, if I bet on him for the 2nd race, bet on him here, he'd get 6 million. If I bet on him here, I get 3 million. So 9, 6, 3, and also 9, 6, 3 as well down the line. So for example, if I bet on the first race for Bowser to come first, which I don't think anybody would have. Because he came second, I would have gotten 6 million. So, well, let me just put this up. I don't know if you can see this. Basically, what you're looking at is the betting payouts. I don't know if you can see that. Just very quickly. It's a bit confusing, but leave it there. I don't know. Basically, if your race came first, second, or third, you get 9, 6, or 3. And then if it came first, second, or third, based on the betting line, if you bet 1, 2, 3, you get 9, 6, 3, and then 6, 4, 2, and 3, 2, 1. So that's your betting payouts. I was going to tell up the final scores for how everybody did. We do 1 second now. So. We have a tie. Oh my goodness. Looks like we have a tie. So by my calculations, in last place, coming fifth, and sixth, is DK. The DK came last. It's upside down. I'm sorry. I forgot to flip the screen so you guys all see it the other way around. So in last place is DK with 4 points, coming fifth, and sixth, the 3 races. After him comes Peach with third, sixth, and fifth. So that's 8 points, 8 million altogether, I guess. After that is Peach is Toadstool. Ironically, the lineup of this track. Toadstool comes fourth, having received fourth the whole way across. He came fourth for all 3. So that's 4 million each. So that's 12 million. Next up is Bowser, got 21 million. So there's a difference from 12 million to 21 million. Coming last in race 1, but first in race 2 and second in race 3. So that's 21 million. That's impressive. After coming last in race 1, that was really impressive. And finally, oh wow, that's really good timing. And then, so this where it gets a little bit complicated. Both green and black, both Yoshi and Shy Guy, both come first. It's a joint first position, with Shy Guy getting second, third, first in 3 races, and Yoshi getting first, second, third in 3 races. So that's 27 million apiece for both of those, and I have no way of deciding. Deciding tiebreakers. So there we go. So thank you all for watching. That was really exciting. It was far more thrilling than I ever imagined. All those races getting into the line with all 3. Sometimes because it's flipping the cards, you can have one racer just kind of zip ahead quite fast and finish the race very early. But they all were pretty tight this time. So yeah, so that's it. Before I let you guys go, I've got like 5 minutes. I'm going to quickly plug the pub quiz tonight. We have a pub quiz starting at 8 o'clock. It's going to be a lot of fun. You can join as teams or solo. Logging to sli.do. I'll give you a room code tonight at 8 o'clock. It's kind of like jackpot. There's no sign up, no emails or anything like that required. So you just put in a name. If you're playing solo, you'll put in your name. So Dennis with solo after, and you've got a team of up to 4. You'll put in your team name, whatever it happens to be. So Meeples with team after. So that's the teams, and we'll see. We'll track who gets the best points for solo and teams, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you very much, Andrea and Blair. Thank you very much, Toronto City. And wonderful morning for me running this. You all had fun watching.
Awesome. Thanks, Dennis. That was a lot of fun. I always love the Mario Kart version of doing Downforce. This is the 2nd annual TCTC Cup, so hopefully next year you can run it in person.
Well, hopefully next year when I run it in person, we can actually have individual races for each of the races. So it's a lot more fun.
Here's hoping.